Well, as we know from the strains of music that we hear out and about town, it is that most wonderful time of the year. At Advent, we watch and we wait and we listen for the sounds of new life and fresh hope that are all around us. Christmas is everywhere. For many, it is at the mall or online shopping. It is also, I think, in the spirit we feel when we buy that Christmas tree or when we serve up eggnog with friends. For a person on a journey of faith, Advent is that amazing season of listening again to the stories of our faith in Scripture, and also singing the sacred songs of the season. Just like everyone else, I love Jingle Bells, and I enjoy singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, and I have a fantastic Diana Krall Jazz at Christmas album that I put on at this time of year. But I am grateful also for the religious memory and the observance that comes with being part of a caring and Christian community, especially at this time of year. On the first Sunday of Advent, I hear the first strains of O Come, Emmanuel, and I know that I have entered into a remarkable time of darkness and light, promise and hope, that time we call Advent. Perhaps the most wonderful part of this season is being able to sing the songs and listen to Scripture, not only as it is read, but as it is sung. I recall an important and powerful moment that I experienced as a 9-year-old girl when my mother sang in a city choir at Christmas. I heard on that occasion Handel's Messiah live for the first time, and with the force of many voices, I was hooked. Later on, my mom claimed a solo role every year in our church. She sang, "Come unto him, all ye who labor, and I will give you rest." Julie, you sang it this morning in our 9 o'clock, and I sang along with you in my heart. I cannot hear this music 50 years later without hearing my mother's voice sneak in to whoever is singing. Music, especially the music of this season, has a way of lifting us up into a higher realm and bringing us back down again, inviting us to come home to memories and dreams of Christmases past and thoughts about Christmas to come and Christmases of the future. The music of this season, I know, both comforts us and creates within us a vision of a world that God has promised us over and over again every year, the coming of Emmanuel, God with us. What a wonder it is to receive the gift of music, not only in this season, but music as it comes to us throughout our lives. Everyone has hymns they love to sing at this time of year. For just a moment, I want us to call out the names of the songs that we love to sing. I would just like to hear some of the titles of the songs that you love and that I love to sing in this season. Can you just call out your favorite?
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. Well, is there any enthusiasm for the songs of Christmas? I'm wondering. Anyone else? Wonderful. Wonderful. And I hope we sing all of them in the midst of this season. Today is Music Sunday in our community. It seems to me that there's a way that it is Music Sunday every week in the midst of our community. Not only will we listen in just a moment to the sacred words of Christmas through the oratorio, But we will also, following worship this morning, be sending out singers to places throughout our neighborhood as carolers go forth following our worship today. The writer Victor Hugo has written that music expresses that which cannot be said, in which it is impossible to be silent. In other words, through music, we catch a glimpse of the sacred nature of our human experience, filled with the ecstasy of the glorious beauty of life and the possibility of palpable joy and hope. Music lifts us and frees us to be deeply human, and at the same moment, music moves us into the realm of the divine, wordless, powerful, exquisite, beyond any telling of it. We are grateful on this day for our chancel choir and for the gifts of Larry Marietta and the gift of music as it enters our lives and frees our souls to worship God.